Hello, this is Brian McCormick with MTG Rocks, and today we're going to be playing Ranked Draft for Core Set 2019. Ooh, alright, so we got a Vivian Reed. That is definitely a strong first pick. Yep, nothing here stronger than a Planeswalker, so we'll take that.
Let's see if you're worthy.
Alright. Alright, so with the green archetype, we can go green-white. We can also go green-black. Green-red is possible. I haven't done that yet, though. Gravedigger is strong. Satyr Enchanter is strong if we decide to go with the enchantment route. I think I'll go with the green-white strategy for now. Ooh, nice. So we're rewarded for going white here. Although if we went black, Vampire Sovereign is actually very strong as well. But Herald of Faith gains us 2 life every turn. And it's one of the stronger uncommons in the set. So I'll definitely pick up that. Alright, so we have a Gift of Paradise. Gains us some life, works with Satyr. Gallant Cavalry is fine. Highland Game is not really the 2-drop I want. Rock's Oracle is okay, but those get passed pretty late. So we've got a Vivian Reed, a Herald of Faith, Satyr Enchanter. It looks like Gift of Paradise is a good card for us. Can let us ramp up and gain some life, draw a card. Alright, sometimes I run 1 Plummet in my green decks. It's a good way to deal with flyers and bomb flyers. But out of this pack, I think I'll take Cavalry Drillmaster. It helps us with our aggressive attacks and giving first strike and pumping our creature. It's much better than the Highland 2-1 that gains 2 life when it dies. So it's a decent 2-drop. Alright, Dwarven Priest, I'm not too fond of. It works okay with the Johnny, but it's just a 2/4 for 4. Inspired Charge is okay, but I would prefer to do that in a red-white deck where I'm going wide. Invoke the Divine, it's okay, but not a card we want to pick too highly. So we'll definitely take another Gift of Paradise. Okay, so nothing stands out here. We'll just pick up the Highland Game. Ooh, alright. So we've got a Giant Spider. That's good for us to block flyers with 4 toughness. We've also got a Leonin Vanguard, which is a 2/2 for 1 on many occasions, and it gains some life. I'm going to take the Leonin Vanguard. I think it's decent with the life gain. 2/2 for 1 isn't bad either. Oh, and Rustwing Falcon is the strongest here. I found Rustwing Falcon to be great in the green-white strategy because if you can put some enchantments on it, like Oakenform early, unless your opponent has removal, it can easily run away with the game. Okay, so now we've got Oakenform and Knight's Pledge. So which do we want? I think I'll take the 2-drop just because it curves easier. Oh, great. And another Rustwing Falcon. That's perfect. We'll take another Highland Game. I guess we'll take a 3rd Highland Game. We've got a lot of life gain here. I mean, a Johnny would be great. Right, so Dragon's Horde. We're not running any dragons. Not very useful. Militia Bugler can be good in our deck. We've got a lot of creatures with power 2 or less. That's a 2/3 vigilance. Angel of the Dawn is actually really strong. We've got removal, take vengeance. So it's really between Angel of the Dawn here, I think, and Military Bugler. Take vengeance is strong too, but I want to be aggressive as I can with this deck. We are running cards like Leonin Vanguard and lots of enchantments. Yeah, I'm going to take the Bugler just for the card advantage, and it's uncommon. Maybe we'll see the Angel again if we're lucky. Oh, Colossal Majesty is okay, but I mean it is an enchantment. We don't have a lot of 4-drops at the moment. Night Pledge can be good. Putting on a Rustwing Falcon. Dreadmaw is good too. I'm just going to take the Dreadmaw since those are pretty good in draft. Ooh, so now we have an Angel of Dawn and Palooka Worm. I'm going to take the Palooka Worm. We do have 2 Gift of Paradise to ramp into it. And it's just so good because it gains us 7 life when it enters the battlefield. Alright, so we have a Leonin Vanguard and a Druid of the Cowl. Druid is good, but I'm going to pick the Leonin. You know, if we can have 2 Leonins out, that's a lot of life gain. It can counter our opponent's attacks. Let's see how our curve's looking right now. Okay. I'm going to take a Greenwood Sentinel. This is better than Highland Game. We want to cut the Highland Games if possible. Wow, that's a big enchantment. We'll try that. Bristling Boar is good at the 4-drop slot. Ooh, so now we have a Gas Bark Twins or Rustwing Falcon. We already have a lot of big spells. I think I'm just going to go with Trusty Rusty here. It is a strong card in our deck with our enchantments. We'll take Oakenform. We don't need any more mediocre 2-drops. Alright, we're looking pretty good. We actually have a deck built already. Pretty much. That's about how I'd have our deck if we didn't get any more cards right now. Okay, Vivian's Invocation. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may put a creature among them on the battlefield. When a creature is put in the battlefield this way, it deals damage equal to its power to target creature. Wow, that's strong. But it only digs 7 cards. But ooh, that's expensive at 7 mana. As much as, well, I mean, we could survive the early game. I think we want to be more aggressive, though. So I'm going to take a Basilisk. It's a good, solid 3-drop. So Luminous Bonds looks like the best card here. Rabid Bite is good, but we need a creature in play. Luminous Bonds does not need a creature in play, so it's just more solid. Alright, Druid of the Cowl seems good here to help us ramp into our Palooka Worms and Dreadmaws. Druid of the Horns is perfect for our enchantment strategy. Greenwood Sentinel is pretty good. Skyscanner is okay. Ooh, take Vengeance. That's solid removal, so we'll take that. Ooh, Declare Dominance is really strong. It lets us take out potentially all of our opponent's creatures. Ooh, Blanchwood Armor is strong. Wow. And we've got an Elvish Rejuvenator. Let's look at our curve and see what we're running here. Cut the Highland Game. I don't even know if we can run Dreadmaw here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 non-creature spells. That's a lot. I'm going to run Rejuvenator to help us ramp. Alright, and another Trusty Rusty. We'll get as many of those as we can. We'll take Rock's Oracle. Giant Spider. Alright. Alright, looks like we've got a lot of good cards here. Too many, almost. It's gonna be hard to cut down. I really don't want to cut anything where we are right now. Dreadmaw is good. Prodigious Growth, I mean, +7 and Trample. I mean, we can get 2 for 1, but you're usually swinging in for lethal at that point. I guess we could cut it. But, I mean, imagine that on a Rustwing Falcon. So Cavalry Drill Master is a tempo play. Let's just push in damage. We could cut that, but that goes well with our aggressive strategy. I think I'm going to make our deck a little bit leaner. You could even cut Dreadmaw and just run Palooka Worm. Giant Spider isn't very big. We could cut the Gifts of Paradise. Basilisk is good, although it's more of a blocker than an attacker. Yeah, we can cut the Rejuvenator. Alright, so one more card. Probably one of our 2-drops here. So we only got 3 enchantments in our deck. If we go with this strategy. We could run Prodigious Growth instead of Declare Dominance. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 non-creature spells. That's about right. So I think we should cut probably a Greenwood Sentinel or a Cavalry Drill Master. And although Drill Master is good, I think I'll cut it. I mean, we have Vigilance. That works better with enchantments like Knight's Pledge. Alright, so we've got 1 removal, 2 removal spells, 3 with Vivian Reed, 4 with Declared Dominance. And we've got 4, 5 flyers, Palooka Worm with Trample. Alright, this seems decent. We're pretty aggressive here with our Leonin Vanguards and Rustwing Falcons. I think we want to run more white mana because of our Rustwing Falcons than this as suggested. Yeah, 9, 10. That seems better. Alright, we'll see how this does. So we're a very aggressive deck. We should be able to play our cards quicker than our opponent. And we want to deal them lethal probably through the air with Rustwing Falcons that are enchanted with like Oaken Forms and Knight's Pledge. Okay, so we have Greenwood Sentinel and Take Vengeance. That's a good start. We got Knight's Pledge, okay. We may want to save that for Druid of Horns. If we want to be fast, we could use it on the Sentinel. Okay, so a trade would be good for us here. They know, so they don't do it. We'll play Rustwing. So next turn we can play Druid of Horns. Interesting. Ooh, okay. So we could Oaken Form our Rustwing. I'm just going to attack here. I didn't Oaken Form because I am a little worried about getting 2-for-1 since he's red-black. So Druid seems safer. And then next turn, if he's tapped out, we can Oaken Form Druid and get some value from that. Okay, so 2 mana. You could have Lightning Strike. That would be bad for us. Just gonna attack with the Falcon and then drop Herald of Faith. Just playing very conservative here since he has a lot of cards still in his hand. I'd like him to remove his removal first, you know, like he is now. So he Spit Flamed our Herald of Faith. Okay. Alright, so we can use Luminous Bonds and Night Pledge here, or we could double up on Rustwing Falcon and hit him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna Luminous Bonds his Reassembling Skeleton, because he'll be able to keep blocking with that, and that'll be annoying. So now Knight's Pledge the Druid, so I get a 3/3. Then I'll attack with everything, and he'll probably block the Druid with Death Baron. If he doesn't, we just get through a lot of damage. Okay, wow. So he's not gonna kill Druid? Okay. Well, that's good for us. Okay. Well, he's got a way to sack it, but now we just have so much tempo. I think we can just win next turn. What are we at? 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Not quite lethal. Alright, so I'll Oaken Form the Falcon. And he scoops. Alright, so we win our first game. You can see we were pretty aggressive. We were able to deploy our threats quickly. Alright, game number 2. No white mana, but we've got 3 good green spells, so we'll keep. We do go first. Hopefully we draw a white in the next 2 turns. Play Greenwood Sentinel. Even if we don't draw a land next turn, we can still play Greenwood Sentinel. This looks like a slow deck we're playing against. Okay, so we got a quasi land. Brew to the Cowl. So we can Oaken Form next turn or play another Sentinel. Ooh, and we got our plains. Okay. So could Oaken Form and Rustwing Falcon. He's got a lot of blue, so I'm worried about bounce spells like Disperse. Alright, so we'll just attack with both. Let him trade with the Sentinel if he wants. Okay. Play our other Sentinel and play Rustwing Falcon. Again, deploying our threats quickly, and then we have Oaken Form available. If we draw another land, we have Declared Dominance available. Wow, Nicol Bolas. Ooh. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to discard Herald. Yeah, not good for us. Nicol Bolas is hard to deal with. Alright, so we will Oaken Form Rustwing Falcon. Yeah, Nicol Bolas is hard to play against. I mean, it's a mythic, so it's not something you expect to see in draft, although I have been seeing it at least once every round in draft recently. Still no Declared Dominance. I mean, he'll probably win this fight. I assume that's why he didn't attack. He has a plan here. Okay, there you go. He was going to do that whether we attacked or not. Unfortunately, that sets us back some turns. Basically, we're hoping to draw land, declare dominance with Nicol Bolas. Not attacked. And if he attacks, then we hope that we can just attack with everything and beat him in a race. Nicol Bolas is also a hard spell to cast in the core set. Because you do need 3 colors to play it. Which, he's lucky he was able to play it by turn 4. That's pretty hard to do. Alright, so basically we're just hoping now to draw land and him not have any answer to declare dominance. He's got 4 cards though, well 3 cards now, so it seems likely he would have an answer. So at 3 mana, probably not. Could have Lightning Strike still. Alright, Knight's Pledge. I guess we can do it on a Sentinel. Maybe if he does have removal, we'd prefer him to do it on the Sentinel anyway, so Declare Dominance is stronger. Ooh, and he used his cancel. Okay. So if he had another land, he could flip Nicol Bolas. Unfortunately, Luminous Bonds doesn't stop him from flipping it. Unfortunately. It would have let us attack for 3. So I'm going to Luminous Bonds the Frilled Sea Serpent. He's probably going to play land now. Flip Bolas. Yep. Do we have a creature? Yeah, you can get Herald of Faith. That's pretty good. No, he's not. He's gonna wait. All right. Is that sorcery speed? Yes, it is sorcery speed. Okay. So we will declare dominance. Guess we'll do it on the Rustwing Falcon. And he has the answer. Well, that's pretty much our last hope. Yep. You got it.
I am limitless. My genius is unmatched.
Well, I don't see how we're gonna beat through this, but...
My retribution will be swift.
If I were him, I'd return back my Herald. Then I have a 4/3 blocker.
The dead shall serve me.
There's a few things we could draw. I mean, Vivian Reed wouldn't be too bad. Would have been nice if we had that in response to Nicol Bolas. Okay, no blocks.
My knowledge is endless.
It's possible we were supposed to play that land instead of bluffing, so we could play Palooka Worm. Alright, well, I don't see any reason to play this out, so we'll concede. Alright, game number 3. Alright, so we will keep this. Seems like a good white hand. Hopefully we don't get flooded now that we have 4 planes. Alright. Alright, well, we can Bugler next turn. Most of our creatures are green though, so we do need some green mana eventually here. Oh, unfortunately Vivian Reed was close to being on top of our deck. That is... Well, we can't play it though. Guess we'll take the Enchanter. Attack for 1. Alright, well we do have Luminous Bonds and Take Vengeance to play until we get our green source. Alright, and a Herald of Faith. Our opponent does nothing. He must have counter mana open. What are you doing? Wow, he's really hardcore on this counter strategy. Okay. Alright, that does something. Well, he gets to draw a card. That's good for him. Definitely not going to Luminous Bonds a Sky Scanner, though. That is a waste. And he's attacking. Okay. Alright, Frilled Sea Serpent. We could Luminous Bonds it. Just gonna play Herald, though. Just try and race him at this point. It's possible he would counter our Luminous Bonds, but we still have a Take Vengeance we could play. We can do both. He could be pumping Sky Scanner again with an Abnormal Endurance. Oh, Dwindle? Okay. Well, that works. Okay, so... guess I'll lead with Satyr. Cancels it. Okay. Oh, dude, does he have any creatures here? No. No, Luminous Bonds is Sea Serpent. In case he has something that has Graveyard Recursion. And we gain life from attacking, so we might as well attack with Herald of Faith. And our opponent's down to 3 cards, and we have a removal spell. Actually, Rustwing Falcon has done a lot of work this game. Okay, Vampire Sovereign. And a Child of Night. Okay. Alright, so... I'm gonna make Falcon big. Attack for 4. Play another Rustwing Falcon. If he attacks with Sovereign, I'll take Vengeance it on my turn. Guess I'll offer a trade with Child of Night, just because Lifelink is annoying in these close matches. Alright, so we'll attempt to take Vengeance the Sovereign. Alright, and that resolves. Now we can gain some life with Herald. And play a Bristling Boar. So we're in pretty good position now. Even with only 1 forest. Alright, so I'll attack with everything. Play Greenwood Sentinel. We'll save the Knight's Pledge. I mean, he could have a Mind Rot, but if that's what he has, we're just going to win with damage. He needs to draw removal or creatures to win. Play Sleep. That buys him a turn. I won't cast anything. I'll keep the planes in my hand for now, because it doesn't really help us for anything. For Palooka Worm, we need 3 green. We don't need any more planes to cast that. So he's gonna get sleep back and just try and delay this game as far as possible. We're still so far ahead on life though. Okay, and that gets us a step closer. No, he did not play sleep. Alright, so he can neonate and stay at 1. That's fine, I suppose. So he has to block everything though. So he loses everything. Well, the neonate will live, I guess. So he loses everything but neonate, and then it'll be at 1 life. And then if we draw a forest, we can play Palooka Worm. Or Palaka Worm. Alright, so he scoops. We win game 3. Left Wing Falcon is doing a lot of work. Herald doing a lot of work even when dwindled. Dwindle was not a good card for the Herald of Faith. Because 2 life a turn can make a big difference in a tempo match. Okay, alright. We've got Vivian Reed, that seems good. And we've got a Druid so we can play it on turn 4. Guess we could pump up our Druid. Hopefully we get another creature instead. Playing against red, okay. So next turn we could Oaken Form Druid and attack. So he's red-green, so he needs damage to kill Druid. That is good for us. Alright, so we're gonna Oaken Form it. And I don't believe there's any way for him to kill it for a while now. Okay. So I'm not going to play Reed yet because I want to attack with Druid and keep the damage on him. So I'm just going to keep buffing him up. Alright, our opponent's down to 10. We'll take it. Ooh, Palooka Worm. Okay. We're ways from casting that. Alright, let's grab a creature.
Come to me.
Alright. Take a Druid of the Horns. And let's see, do we want to attack? I guess we'll hold back to protect Vivian Reed, because that's a lot of card advantage. It's possible he could have the pump spells to kill Druid, which would be unfortunate. So if we do get a land next turn, we can tap Druid and play Palooka Worm, and that would just put us in an overwhelmingly favored position. Right. Unfortunately not this turn. So
No one knows the wilds like I do.
Okay. Alright. I'll take a forest. Play Beluga Worm. Yeah, now we're in a pretty strong position. Got a 7-7 and a 6-8. Dreadmaw, we outclassed that at the moment. Alright, so let's keep ticking it up.
The wilds are my shield.
Take a Rustwing. Play a Bugler. See what else we can grab. Ooh, Satyr Enchanter, that's good. We could get another flyer. I'll take the Rustwing. So, we want to do flying damage. We'll play Druid of the Horns for now. He has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he could kill Beluga Worm if we attacked with... You'd have to use 3, 4, 5, both Bristling Boar and Guide. And then next turn he could have a 7-7 Dreadmaw. I think I'm going to do no attacks because I can Emblem next turn. And then our creatures get +2/+2 Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible. Alright, so he can't get through to Vivian Reed, so we won. Alright, great. 3 wins down. Let's keep going. Alright. Looks like we have a good mix of lands and spells here. We've got Satyr Enchanter and Luminous Bonds to get a draw trigger. Vivian Reed. Ooh. Turn slow, but still good. That's good. Okay. Play Satyr Enchanter. Next turn we'll play Bonds. Or potentially take Vengeance on the Courser. Ooh, okay. Let's see what this does. Whenever an opponent activates the ability of a creature or land that is a demand ability, you may draw a card. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll just Luminous Bonds that to draw. No reason to attack. Next turn we can play Vivian Reed to kill the Courser if we want. If he attacks with it, we could take Vengeance and play Knight's Pledge on something and draw a card. Okay. Interesting. I think I'll Knight's Pledge the Vanguard. And then I can play Druid or Sentinel. I guess I'll play Druid. We drop Lukewarm. We can play it next turn. Then attack for 4. Okay, so for an erasing situation with Take Vengeance, I'm pretty comfortable with that at the moment. We can kill the stag if he attacks with that and the courser. Baloth, that's hard to deal with Take Vengeance. Alright. Yeah, Baloth is really good against us right now. Because of Vigilance. So what do we want to do? We Vivian Reed to kill Courser. And he's gonna tap down probably our Vanguard. So I guess I'll take Vengeance. I mean, I could take Vengeance, the Courser, I guess, and then double block the stag. And we can double block the Baloth too. Alright. Knight's Pledge. Oh, unfortunately we cannot kill any of those yet. That's pretty bad for us. Alright. So, we're kind of looking for a Palooka Worm now. I could kill the enchantment, but that's not really what we want to do.
Balance comes.
All blanks. Alright, well, we're at 8 life, so we got a block. We probably get another activation of Reed to find a Palooka Worm. Alright, so 2, 3, only 4 power. They're both at me. Okay, interesting. Alright, I'll chump one. Okay. Alright. We've gone through 12 cards now. There it is. Okay. So, play the worm. Unfortunately, he gets to tap it down. We do get another activation of Vivian Reed if we chump block. let's see. What do we want to block here? Everything is at us. Alright, we'll chump like that. Alright. Fortunately, we've drawn a bunch of lands. And that's not enough power to do it for us. I mean, next turn we can Emblem Vivian, but actually he's got lethal now because he has 2 attackers and he's going to block one of our... Alright. So unfortunately we lose. We got flooded out here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lands. Our opponent got 5 lands and his top spell was 5 converted mana cost. So he got 5 more spells than we did. Which is unfortunate for us. So I think we did pretty well that match. We just got a little flooded. Otherwise, we could have easily won that. Alright, this looks pretty good. We got a decent curve here. Right, matching Rustwing Falcons. Okay. Interesting. Alright, we'll play Bugler instead of Oakenform just because it gives us potentially more creatures quicker. Vanguard is better because it's a 2/2 that gains us life. Another Rustwing Falcon. We'll play Vanguard first. Let's see, he could have a pump spell for the Falcon. I guess that's fine. Then basically he kills one of our creatures. But he doesn't. Alright, we'll just play another Rustwing Falcon. Don't want to Oakenform yet. He's probably got removal of some sort with that many cards. We have Vivian Reed. I would rather play 2 next turn. Alright, so we'll play Reed and start upticking.
Meet my newest friend.
Can they scoop? Okay. Well, Planeswalkers and draft can do that. Alright, we've got 4 wins. I think I'd rather have Vivian Reed than Nicol Bolas in pack 1, pick 1. Nicol Bolas is pretty strong as a 4/4 flyer, but 3 mana is asking a lot in draft. Even though there are dual lands in the set. But Reed just provides a lot of card advantage. Can kill a threat like a big flyer. That emblem's pretty good too, if you can survive that long. Plus, I'm not sure I'd say Grixis is really a great color combination in Core 2019. You're really dirtling around, I think, in those colors. You know, divination for drawing cards. I guess you have Omen Speaker, so 1/3 blocker. Let's see. Or is that from Ravnica Allegiance? I forget. Alright, so Rustwing Falcon, Leonin Vanguard. This looks pretty good. I guess we can just do Falcon and then Leonin Vanguard. Doesn't really matter which order I play it. I just figure if he plays a 1-drop, I can still attack through it with Falcon. Ooh. Alright, so actually I'll play Sentinel now. Oh, so our opponent is not doing much. Okay. Oh, good for us. We're a quick aggressive deck, so he'll need to start doing some creatures soon. Ooh, that is a good card. Alright, well. Try and just deal him lethal with flying damage. Gravedigger with no creatures. Okay, well. I'm not gonna save this. I just wanna keep going after him. Let's see. I mean, on Rustwing Falcon, it's pretty strong. Guess I'll just attack with everything in case he has combat tricks. I'd rather just do a clean trade. Dwindle. Okay, well, that's bad for us. Alright, well, we can play Druid next turn. Fortunately, Palaka Worm is a long way off. Alright, well now our opponent is ahead. Because we've run out of steam. And they've got 4 cards. And a lot of mana. And we're not able to play anything. We'll take Essence Scatter back. Which means we'd like to play Druid next turn. Oh well. Well, if we ever do get Vivian, we can destroy Dwindle with that. Alright, he'll cancel this, or Essence Scatter this, probably. Maybe not, it's only a 2/2. Alright. Interesting. Do I want to trade? Sure, I'll trade. Alright, this seems like more likely to get essence scattered. Yes. Alright, well, Rustling is still slowly chipping in for 1 a turn. Neonate's gonna cancel that damage. Alright, another Rustwing Falcon. Cancel, okay. Well, he's gonna win this race unless we get something. Wow, and 2 neonates, that's bad for us. I'm just gonna try and keep aggressive still. We have block a worm in a while. Fortunately, Take Vengeance is sorcery speed, so he can't kill any of the neonates. Basically gonna gain a life every turn. Alright, well, in 1 more mana we can play Block a Worm. So basically every draw we have is live now. It would be unfortunate if he had another cancel in his hand. Alright, well, fingers crossed. Please don't have a counter spell. Yeah, alright, so now we're back to being ahead in the race. Then we hope he doesn't have removal. And then we can finish him with trample damage. Or black mana. What is this? So he does have it, but we get to draw. And it's a plains. Wow, okay. Not what we wanted. So unfortunately, he had the removal. And it gained him life too. Wow, and more plains. Okay. I don't really need a lot of mana, but I guess if I Vivian and I uptick it, I could utilize it. So we've got 20 cards left, and there's a Vivian somewhere in there. So there's a 5% chance of every draw we draw a Vivian Reed. Oaken form, that's good. That puts us 2 damage ahead with Rustling Falcon. Unfortunately, he has Disperse. Well, we're getting kind of low on life, and the neonates are doing a lot of work. So we need to stop drawing lands. And our opponent has the same amount of land, so it's not like this was unfair against us this game. It's just the neonates are better than Rustwings when you have a lot of mana. Wow, okay. 11 mana. Hell, we are not getting lucky on our draws here with Vivian Reeds. Alright, well, if we don't draw something good in the next turn, we're pretty much dead. The neonates are a 3-turn clock for us, and our opponent's up to 17 life. I mean, I guess we should have blocked this a long time ago and then just take vengeance on it. I don't know. And the land. Alright, so that is game. We lose. 12 lands. Not where we want to be. 15 cards left in our deck. We drew Pulaka Worm, but they had a removal. And unfortunately, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 spells. Decent amount of spells, but not a Vivian. We'll probably draw it this turn when it's like 4 turns too late. No, Bugler. Yep. Alright. That's game. We were off to a good start, but we just weren't able to draw what we needed to finish. Just another threat or two. So we finished 4-3. Not a bad run. We get 450 gems, so we get a fair amount of gems back. And we won 2 packs. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that draft video. If you want to see more videos like it, please leave us a comment below. Thanks for watching.